Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Derek Branch of Saint Discussions on Strikes Up Sports. And today I just want to talk about this New Orleans Saints 2021 regular season schedule. As you already may not have heard, you have heard by now, the Saints will be playing the Green Bay Packers on the Week One game, the America's game of the week, which is for the Fox package on 3:25 Central Standard Time on Fox at the Superdome. I'm assuming it's going to be called the Caesar's Palace Superdome. That's the new partner for the Saints for the naming rights. So just gonna do a quick little breakdown of the schedule and just put my thoughts on it and give an outlook on the whole overall winning total of this what this team is going to be like. This the record of this team for 2021. It won't be the official one, but I'll release that one in my 2021 season preview article of the Saints, which should be coming up in September, when they like a week before the kickoff against Green Bay. But I'm gonna just gauge the chances of gauge the chances of the team winning these games and possibly losing some of these games. So I'm gonna start off with this game against Green Bay, which is on September 12th at the Superdome. I expect Aaron Rodgers to be playing with the Packers in this game, in this football game. Will he be upset? Will he be happy? We don't know. From all the reports that are coming out that from former teammates that they have talked to, former teammates of Aaron Rodgers, they've stated that the relationship can be fixed. So if it can be fixed, they talk to Aaron Rodgers. They believe it can be fixed. So that means that a new deal could be coming in. An extension could be coming in. A big time extension could be coming, and that means that he's going to probably be a Packer for life. I'm assuming, and they probably will move on from Jordan Love. It's really easy to do. This front office just admit that they made a mistake and they could cut baits with the guy. But you know, um, this game they have the Saints winning by the odds makers have the Saints winning it by a point, half a point, I believe. 1.5 favors over the Saints, over the Green Bay. So it's gonna be a tough game, man. And Marshawn Lattimore be out with Marshawn. If Marshawn Lattimore is not in this game, it's gonna be hard. It could be a shootout. It just depends. It depends on how up to speed or the depth of the team, the rookies. If we have a veteran corner by that time, I don't know. We should hopefully. They made a trade today from I forgot the guy's name from Minnesota. He's going to, if I'm not mistaken, Arizona. If I'm not mistaken, the cornerback. I didn't think. I'm surprised the Saints they couldn't make a move for that, but oh well. But I think they can win this game. They play week two is Carolina. I believe they're gonna be better, but it's a division opponent. And I think they should. Joe Brady's offense. I mean, you got Sam Darnold second year in his second year. Carolina have a second year in that offense. You got Sam Darnold, got Christian McCaffrey, who the Saints have had some problems dealing with. Tough game, but I believe the Saints could pull this one out. New England's going to be a tough game. Belichick, but it's not a New England of old with Tom Brady, the great defense and all. But they're going to have a few players coming back that had opt out last year, so they'll be back with New England. You got Cam Newton with some new weapons, but Sean Payton is if Sean Payton doesn't get too cocky or confident, well, yeah, too cocky, trying to flex against New England, the Saints could probably pull this one out. It's going to be a tough game. The Giants, I think, is a home game. They come back home to face the Giants, and they should beat. I think they should beat New York. Um, what else we got here? Yeah, week two, week three, week four, and then they got a Cody. Before the bye week, they play the Washington football team. Peyton is very familiar with Ron Rivera's defense, despite of it being a good one of the best, the Washington football team having one of the best defensive lines in the National Football League. I believe this is gonna be a tough game, but I think Sean Payton knows Ron Rivera's tendencies as a head coach, a defensive-minded head coach, and I believe the Saints can win this game as well. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think if the Saints could go at least 4-1, you go 4-1 or 3-2 in this before the bye week, I think we'd be in good shape. 3-2 and before the three we go. Let me see. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Played 5 games. You can go 3-2 or 4-1 during this stretch right here. You might drop the game against Washington, man. It's possible. I think it's a road game. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a road game. You might drop this game. You might drop one of these games coming up. These first 5 games, you go 3-2, 4-1 before this bye week. I think we're in good shape. And this is going to be crucial right here. This is a tough back-to-back stretch right here. And if you put Atlanta in there, it could be a three-game stretch. But we're going to talk about these 2 games right here. Seattle and Tampa Bay. Now, historically, Peyton has, with the exception of the previous season when they had Bridgewater, Sean Payton has struggled against Seattle. And it was the defenses of Seattle with Drew Brees on the center. Now, Seattle, this is not a Seattle of old. Seattle's defense was terrible last year. Terrible. So, the Saints could come in there and give Seattle some problems. But if the crowd is back, if the crowd is, if they're allowing full stadiums again, in a place like Seattle, this could be an issue. This could be an issue. And with the Saints, we don't know how, like I said, we don't know how far up the speed guys such as Paulson Adable. We don't know if we're going to have Marshawn Adable for this game. We don't. We got Patrick Robinson and we got P.J. Williams. So in a 2-game stretch, you got to face DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Well, Tyler Lockett shouldn't be an issue, but he's still a dangerous player. Tyler Lockett. Next week in the Dome, the good thing is that you're in the Dome. You facing Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and AB. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and AB. And if we could split right here and go up, we could split these 2 games right here. Lose to Seattle, come back in the Dome, and beat Tampa on Halloween. I still think we'd be in good shape. We'd be, let's say, 4-3, 4-2. 4-2 during the stretch right here. Or 5-1. Coming to Atlanta, I think this year, I think we sweep Atlanta. We're gonna sweep Atlanta and possibly split with Carolina. Possibly split. I see a split with Carolina. We could possibly lose to the Tennessee Titans on the road, because the last game we won, but they didn't have Derrick Henry in that game. And if the Saints' rush defense isn't up to par by then, it could be a long night with Tennessee. Yeah, they got a dangerous receiver as well, and Brown, and Hollywood Brown. I think his name, not Hollywood Brown, but forgot the guy name, man. Just the wide receiver out for the Titans, Brown. But they got a good football team. You should beat Philadelphia. You got another year. You got some film on Jalen Hurts, so I think we should beat them. We can beat them. But Buffalo, like I said, man, it's another tough. The Saints, man. It's hard to go against the Saints. Pick the Saints to lose in these prime time, these big time prime time matches. Man, they got 2 back-to-backs on 2 back-to-back prime time games. The one on Thanksgiving is big. We should know a lot about the team by then. They could win. If you could get win these 3 right here, man, you're still in good shape. You lose to Tampa. You might lose to Tampa at home. This is not a bad way to close out the season. Miami should be a victory. Could be a victory. Carolina, We don't know. Who knows, man? But that's all from all just based off the schedule, man. I just got the Saints winning 10-7, 10 to 9 to 10 games this year, man. To keep it safe, man. This ain't my official pick, but it's my prediction for the team win loss total. But this is where I'm leaning towards. Leaning towards 10 wins, 9 to 10 wins this year. You know, the schedule doesn't look too bad. You know, it got its issues, got its hurdles in it. You know, Green Bay start off the season with Green Bay. New England could be a tough game. New York could possibly have some issues there, but it's winnable. But we don't. But for all we know, these teams that the Saints are facing could regress, man. Tennessee might not be who they are. You know, the Eagles might. Be, Jalen Hurts might regress. We got some tape on him now. We should be ready to defend him though. But it all depends on our personnel on defense. If everybody's going to be up to speed at by that time, it's gonna go fast, man. This stuff is it starts in September and it speeds up, man. After the bye week, bro, it really speeds up, man. You got this is crucial, man. They're gonna, I mean, hopefully Lattimore suspended. I would prefer Marshawn Lattimore to be suspended at the beginning of the year compared to right here, this is the middle of the season. We face Seattle. You face Seattle with DK Metcalf. You face Tampa Bay with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown. Atlanta with Julio Jones, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley. I prefer a bit, compared to up here, where the receiving core is not as a threat. You don't face that many bad receivers, dangerous receivers, compared to the latter. But we'll see how it goes, man. Glad the schedule is out. Now I can look at this roster and give my official thoughts on it as the season get ready to kick off. Put my write my preview article on it. Write players, do evaluations, and analyze. What players I believe can step up and help this team out. Hopefully they can get a corner, man. They need a corner. Like they trying to, they're not trying to admit it, come out publicly and admit it, but they need a corner because they don't want to give a player that may demand more money than what they should, than what they're worth. What I'm saying? Hold cards when it comes to leverage. But we'll have to see, man. We gotta see how it goes, though. But anyways, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How you feel about the schedule coming up? Are you upset about it? Do you think the Saints got screwed over? Do you think these games are winnable? Do you think they were winning more than 10 games this year? Do you think they have a chance to win the FC South? Also, in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. Who that?